Miami has become the greatest football team.
Rolling. You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Why? Because we get it on every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here? We're doing it all the time.
9 weeks ago, the venue was the Tropics down in Miami. Now here in Week 14, it is New York's time to host Dolphins-Jets. The rematch kicks off next. I'm Kate Scott, the crowd at MetLife ready to go. Dolphins-Jets, it is the rematch, and we are underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
And 18, 3. Check.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Fun play action with Darts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At the 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Reed will go in motion right. From the gun, it's May. That's brought in downfield by Otten. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Miami.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. Has room into the secondary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line. Brock knocked out a step or two shy of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Working quickly here. In the gun, here's Dart. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. With 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Earlier this season, Brock, we saw the Dolphins pick up the victory in that meeting, continuing a dominant run for them in this rivalry. They've won 13 of the last 16, and they have 3 different 4-game winning streaks during that stretch, so maybe this is the start of another streak if they can get the win here.
Certainly hoping for the season sweep. There's no question about that, Kate. Trying to outdo the sweep they put together in 23, winning both those games by a combined 51 points.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards on the play. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
May trying again here on 2nd. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Goes to the hurry up here.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Rolling on third. Here's Dart. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 16.
That's 16 on the pickup.
That's good.
And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Second down carry for A-Chan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Dart out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
18. And the Jets, first down.
On first down, here's Dart. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Yeah, I know we're coming down the home stretch of his rookie campaign, and he's supposed to have learned from these mistakes. But it's a long season in the NFL, and that pick shows you he's still got a lot to learn.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Here's May. Going towards running back, and he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side. Hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Achane up the middle. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
60 Eagle. 70 range. 70 range. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Throwing from the gun. Finds his back. Achane. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
His kick is no good. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw for May. Connection made. Travis Etienne. There he goes. Right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
14. Jets 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's start now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Pickett. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jets, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
4 yards. That's another Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the
60
8-yard
Bison,
line.
60 Bison.
Dart going to throw again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Let's go. Bravo 80. Hawk 70. Go check. Go check. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's got it. It's in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Okay, break.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
14, Jets 12. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. May now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. ETN again. Still has some space inside the 35. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hey, Garfield, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Knocked down at the line. One of those big uglies up front, got his hands on it at just the right moment. And it's going to force third down.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
May now on third down. He's got it. Complete to Collins. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On first down, here's Starks. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but gives his own defense a little time to rest. Gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Man in motion, headed right. Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break. Reed now, in motion left. Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. He knew the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Jets do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go right back to ETN. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9.
ETN on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Miami.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's hit at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This time it's a passing play. It's complete. Kyle Williams. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? 5.
Here's May to the air. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
Jets 12. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Forced out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Here goes Dart to the air. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third down now. Here's Starks. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Dart gonna throw again. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to go for it on 4th. It's cut by Harrison. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Jets 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And now on third down. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means the Dolphins' first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Etienne on first down. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short. There he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
May on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run here. Etienne. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds his back, H.N. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Jets, first down.
On first down, here's Darks. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's start now. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Over the gun this time, here's Darks. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. From the gun, here's Darks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying some time right. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now hurry this to the line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Jets. First down. First and 10.
In the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead.
Jets, 18.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 from the 43. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Holmes now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite
The
connect.
Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Good as it get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2, Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm a die about. I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. Put their heads down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the hip hop seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Overshine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck. But I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he went as me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang my town now. It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Niner defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now he's going to step up and run. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running left is Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. That's laid out deep for Rice.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashee Rice, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Niners at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 for the Niners there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 1.
At the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll get this down to the 10. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
And the 49er, first down. First down and goal to go.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Cook. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He was stonewalled at the 1. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cook. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. 180. One. Mayfield
down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Travis Kelce laying himself out in the end zone. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You look at this Niner defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cortland Sutton, 58 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At their 49-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Pistol. Alert, 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 alert!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Touchdown! James Cook from a yard out. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point now for Borregales. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Boy, he currently stands 2nd in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're 2nd and you want to be first, that type of running gives you...
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance. He's got a man complete, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
He's now third in less than a yard.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 23-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll go again here with Evans. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Play fake. Shuck. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Niners. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Cook. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2.
Mayfield. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. James Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Shuck. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Now Shuck. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's pretty much mean potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, Justin. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Real. Stop.
To throw, Mayfield. And complete, right side to Cook. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Run. Hey, alert. Watch.
Now Mayfield. Right back to Cook for another completion. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Done. What's up?
Jones trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
20. Up, Justin. What's up?
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Jaguars 28.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Mayfield off the play fake. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
They go play action. Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Travis Kelce, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The the 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you to bigger errors. I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and he forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
That's laid out deep for Rice. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Rashee Rice, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
180! Kings! Real. Hey, what's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jones.
Let's go!
3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Run.
Mayfield to throw it. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
180! Point right. What's up?
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
180!
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing, Shuck. And that's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Play action now. Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jalen Walker in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out this way.
Let's get through. Not one that I've ever met.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He'll try to do this himself. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Point it right. Regular.
4th down, Mayfield. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Walker now on 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
To throw is Shuck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cortland Sutton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 45. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw now, Shuck. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, 56 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. 52-49. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Again, it's Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield looks to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Down to about the 45.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he's hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
180! Real.
Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco are going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Mayfield. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here's 1st down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And here we get out of bounds to stop the clock as he picks up maybe 8, and that's all.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
23 seconds, all that remain as they come up on a 2nd down. Shuck now to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's Shuck. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun, Shuck. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this one is incomplete. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that run.
There's certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. And they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. What a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself in position and let your kicker have at it. And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. Still time. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Jacksonville, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Rose and matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and matte black, my rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start them, too late, my finger was already on, call me shovel man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit granny, she say what's that poking out your hip, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I'll measure. When I met her, I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure, it's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say much dollar. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know this spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this one a landslide. Ain't gonna be no good this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say they want that issue, I'm going 50, then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to back.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny.
We're glowing light, keep shining